Peru gave their whole country a day off to see Andy Redmayne knock them out the World Cup. I don't know what it is, but we just own South American football, don't we? Normally we start off with the AFL and NRL, but we're going to switch things up a bit. The Aussies have made it to Qatar. When I didn't even think they would do it, they have done it. They've silenced all the critics. We're going to the World Cup. A hero is born. Andrew Redmayne, the Grey Wiggle. The game against Peru went to extra time. It then went to penalties, and someone in the crowd had a John Aloisi jersey. We were never going to lose. It was not going to happen. I really was not confident in the slightest when Redmayne came on, but he has made himself a national hero. I've gone ahead and made this my profile picture just in honor of the man. I mean, look at the scenes when we qualified. We're really going to our 5th straight World Cup. I didn't give us a chance. Look at the scene in Fed Square. You had Tony Armstrong going off. I mean, one of the best all-time live crosses. Shout out the bloke in the back that's got the chair too, by the way. Giving off real David Alaba vibes. I absolutely love it. Peru gave their whole country a day off to see Andy Redmayne knock them out the World Cup. I don't know what it is, but we just own South American football, don't we? In other footballing news, we had some big transfer activity. Erling Haaland has gone to Manchester City. They revealed it in one of the coolest ways I've seen in a long time, showing an old photo of him in a City jersey. That's how you do it. Darwin Núñez, I don't know if it's completely confirmed, but he's almost definitely going to Liverpool. Next season in the Premier League is going to be bloody goals galore. On to the AFL, by the way. We had the big freeze on this week, and I think Eddie Betts definitely won the best one of the lot. Rocking the Wakanda forever. I actually hit it on the way in, too. That's beautiful. Collingwood ended up winning the Queen's birthday match, as they typically seem to do. They've got a good track record of it lately. And what the hell's going on with Melbourne? Obviously, Stephen May and Melksham didn't play because they had their giant dust-up, whatever the hell happened there. But yeah, from the club that just looked levels above everyone else in the competition to 3 straight losses, I don't know what to think about this team anymore. Actual footage of the May Melksham scuffle. I wouldn't have thought it'd be that cute. Collingwood just put him to the sword. And again, look at this. Most games in front of a 75,000 crowd. Pendlebury, Sidebottom, Swan, Cloak, Lumumba, Thomas Shaw. Again, just reminding you all, Collingwood is the biggest if you ever forgot. Of course, we had State of Origin this week as well. We had the New South Wales Premier with a cheeky callback. Honestly, borderline perfect recreation of this infamous Gladys tweet. I mean, for Christ's sakes, Gladys, the can wasn't even open. And the can's not even open in this one. Oh, perfect, perfect. Cam Munster had a great game in game 1. Unfortunately, it came at the cost of being a bit traumatised. That was a bit of a bummer for him, wasn't it? But yeah, Queensland did end up winning 16-10 on the road in New South Wales, so that's big. 1 game away from an Origin win. Even though the game was pretty good, poor Gus wasn't having it. He looking like the saddest man on the planet. Tedesco's bum has been more visible in this game than Nathan Cleary. And in the actual NRL, Mitch Moses had a moment to forget. How do you butcher that? I mean, that absolutely ended up costing the Eels the game. I mean, look at that score. Max Verstappen ended up winning the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, so his lead at the top just continues to get bigger. It really helps him when both Ferraris DNF. I mean, Leclerc with an engine failure, Sainz by just being, well, shit. Ferrari still somehow made it onto the podium anyway. But it's Verstappen and Perez 1 and 2 in the driver's standings. Perez could still win it as well, but Leclerc is literally going to get possibly robbed of a title here by Ferrari's poor, oh man. The Ferrari ruined their driver's narrative is 100% breaking my silence. It's 100% true. George Russell got on the podium. That is another top 5 finish. He literally is Mr. Consistency, carrying the team on his back while Lewis Hamilton's back is basically giving out. And some very exciting news on the Australian side of things, that Oscar Piastri could very well sign for Williams in 2023. The only thing is though, yeah, of course he would go to the worst team in the field. Well, I guess I should just be happy he's finally getting a seat. And I should also be happy that Daniel Ricciardo was finally back in the points and even finished ahead of Norris despite literally everything strategy-wise going against him. So how good was that? And in the UFC, we've got a brand new light heavyweight champion. In literally the last 30 seconds at UFC 275, Yuri BJP ends up getting it done against Glover Teixeira. Poor Joanna got absolutely KO'd by a spinning back fist by Zhang. Like, ridiculous. Welcome back. I didn't think she'd ever be the same after that kick from Thug Rose, but no, unfortunately, she sent Joanna into retirement, which It's sad to see. She took off the gloves and everything. And the Aussies also went like 3 out of 4. Jake Matthews with an insane finish. He has arrived. But the new light heavyweight champion is an absolute bad man. Look at what happened when he went back to the Czech Republic. He's got an army behind him, and I'm really looking forward to following this dude's career. Will he stay at the top for long? We shall wait and see, but regardless though, people, let's move on to the legend of the week. Of course, I ask you guys every week for a legend of the week, and something tells me that I'm just wasting my time by just not giving it away straight away. Because every single person here is saying the same thing. Hell, I dedicated my goddamn profile picture to him. It was always going to be this man. He can share it with the rest of the Australian national team. The Socceroos so proud. But Andrew Redmayne, you can be the legend of the week. He comes on having barely played a World Cup qualifier and becomes a national hero. What a legend. That will do it for this one, people. Until next time, we will see you next week for plenty more. Thank you all for watching. Catch you later, and bye-bye.